A quiet, dimly lit town in the outskirts of India. The boy, Aryan, lives with his grandfather, a retired scientist. Often told him, "Knowledge is the greatest weapon, Aryan. When strength fails, wisdom wins." One fateful night, a group of thieves targeted their home, believing that Dr. Mehta had hidden a rare scientific blueprint worth millions inside. But little did they know, they weren't dealing with just an ordinary boy. At exactly 2:17 a.m., Aryan, half asleep, heard a strange rustling sound outside the window. His instincts kicked in. He tiptoed toward the window and peeked through the curtains. 3 masked figures stood outside, whispering in hushed tones. He knew they were coming for his grandfather's research, but instead of panicking, Aryan smiled. "If they want a challenge, I'll give them one," he whispered to himself. Aryan rushed to his grandfather's workshop and flipped a switch on an old Tesla coil, creating small but bright electrical sparks near the garden. From a distance, it looked like a high-voltage security system had just been activated. One of the thieves hesitated. "Did you check if they had security?" one asked. "I don't think they can afford this kind of system," another replied. But the flickering blue sparks and the occasional electric crackle made them second-guess. Their leader, however, wasn't convinced. "It's probably fake. Let's move in." As the thieves stepped inside the courtyard, Aryan had already prepared his second trick. He quickly mixed vinegar and baking soda in an old metal flask and added a tiny bit of dish soap. The result? A thick cloud of white fog began spreading across the floor. From their point of view, it looked like smoke from a chemical alarm system. "Gas! It's a gas leak! Run!" shouted one of the thieves, coughing. The leader gritted his teeth. "It's just a trick! Find the safe!" As they entered the house, Aryan activated a high-frequency sound generator, a device his grandfather had built to repel insects using ultrasonic waves. To humans, it produced an uncomfortable, high-pitched noise that made the ears ring. "What is that?" one thief groaned, covering his ears. "My head! It's like a drill!" another shouted. Aryan watched from behind a bookshelf, whispering, "A little bit of science can make grown men cry." Scene 5. The laser illusion. Knowing they wouldn't give up so easily, Aryan set up his final trap. He grabbed his grandfather's old laser pointer and a small rotating mirror. Carefully, he aligned them across the hallway, making it look like a grid of laser security beams. The thieves froze in fear. "Wait! Security lasers! If we move, the alarm will trigger." They panicked, trying to find a way around the invisible lasers. But there were no lasers at all, just an illusion. Aryan suppressed a laugh. Who knew a laser pointer and a mirror could be so powerful? As the thieves stood trapped, Aryan picked up an old microphone and speaker from the lab and played a deep, distorted voice recording of his grandfather. "You have trespassed into a restricted scientific zone. Authorities have been notified. Leave immediately." The thieves lost it. "We have to go! The police are coming!" shouted one. They ran toward the door, but Aryan had locked it from the outside. Suddenly, blue and red flashing lights appeared in the distance. But this time, it wasn't a trick. The real police had arrived. When the police handcuffed the thieves, the chief looked at Aryan in amazement. "How did you manage to hold them off?" he asked. Aryan grinned. "Just a little bit of science and knowledge, sir." His grandfather, standing beside him, patted his shoulder. "A sharp mind is more powerful than 1,000 swords, Aryan. You just proved it." And that night, in the town that never expected a hero, a young boy defeated criminals, not with weapons, not with force, but with the greatest power of all, knowledge. So the next time someone tells you that books and science aren't powerful, tell them the story of Aryan, the boy who turned wisdom into a weapon and outsmarted the darkness with the light of knowledge.